About the rain that fell throughout this Tuesday. It was nice to actually see finally in the forecast some rainfall. In fact, up in Buchanan, Barry saying, hey, I picked up over 1.5 inches of rain in my rain gauge. The official rainfall amount in South Bend coming just shy of 3/4 of an inch of rainfall. Again, it certainly was beneficial, but we need more days just like today. In fact, we need about 5 inches of rain to currently cure our current dry situation in Michiana just for this year. A look at some other rainfall reports. Stevensville, you're the winner today, winning the rain lottery with over 1 inch in the rain gauge, all the way down to Rochester Goshen, where you guys just picked up just shy or just above 1/4 of an inch. Live look at First Alert Weather Radar. All of the rain is now off to our east right now around Fort Wayne, and we're unfortunately in for another long duration stretch, another week or so before we first alert to our next sip of water in Michiana. Clear sky overnight. That'll allow our temperatures to dip down into the 40s by daybreak tomorrow morning. Make sure the kiddos have the long sleeves out at the bus stop. And then as we go throughout the day, some lake effect rain showers across northwest Indiana over towards Chicago. No rain expected for our Wednesday. And in fact, Feeder Track is really struggling to make it out of the 50s for afternoon high temperatures. We have a forecasted high for our midweek day of 62 degrees, a downright cool October day for our Wednesday. Focus then is on Thursday, Friday, not for the weather as far as any rain is concerned or the high temperature, but on the morning temperature. Some patchy frost is still likely Thursday and Friday in First Alert weather. We're not talking widespread frost issues, but rather isolated due to the fact that there will be some areas that fall down into the mid-30s, but I'm not expecting everyone to fall down into the middle 30s. But it would be wise tomorrow night and Thursday night before you head to bed, either throw a sheet over some of those sensitive plants that you still want to keep going or bring them into the house, garage, or the shed. Here's what Feeder Track is showing us for Thursday morning away from Lake Michigan. Temperatures in the 30s, and where we fall down into the mid-30s, that's a perfect recipe with clear sky and calm wind for some frost, and we'll once again be on some frost concern for Friday morning. I would not be surprised to see a portion of Michiana under a frost advisory by daybreak Thursday morning, something we'll continue to watch here in First Alert Weather. 10-day forecast. Where do we go from here? A warming trend into the weekend and next week. Saturday, Sunday, pair of 70s, lots of sunshine, no chance of rain, and in fact, we'll likely have to wait until sometime late next week before we see our next sip of liquid gold.
Okay, we appreciate it. Angie, thank you, buddy.
All right, Sabrina's here. What's coming up in sports, girl?
Well, we are going to talk about Notre Dame football. The guys